Everybody, John James Hale here again, and today I picked up the Masters of the Universe Classics Tri-Klops. He is definitely one of my favorite villains from the Masters of the Universe. He is evil, and he sees everything, it says here on the box. I wonder if he could see Bruce Willis. He comes in the normal packaging that they all do. And here's a quick look at his bio. If anybody wants to read that, you can go ahead and pause it. Right away, he looks pretty cool. He looks very accurate to the original so far in the box. He's, as you can see, mine's a little old, and his paint is starting to deteriorate on him, and he's a little beat up. But he looks like he has the same color scheme, and they paid a lot of attention to detail. So if you give me just a second here, I will get him out of the package, and we'll take a closer look. And here is Tri-Klops out of his package. Zoom out a little bit here. And he is very much similar to the original figure. It's pretty uncanny how well they pulled this off. The paint apps are really pretty much the same. Of course, mine has black hands for some reason now. And they did add a little bit of details on them. But overall, it's a really good likeness to the original figure. The detail on his helmet piece is great. It is sculpted, and everything has a kind of three-dimensional look to it, which is cool. You can do what they could with the original and change his eyes. He's got a blue, a green, as well as his red eye. And if you look underneath, it's kind of hard to see. Underneath you can see he even sculpted where his eyes used to be. And now they're connected to his helmet, which is a pretty cool addition to the figure. I do like the orange paint that they did. They did a little bit of highlights on there, and the details on his chest armor are really nice. He's got the two different colored paints, the forest green and black on his boots. Yeah, overall he looks pretty cool. He'll stand up very well on the shelf with the rest of his evil clan. He's got these little daggers. Unfortunately, they're sculpted in. He does have a holster, which his sword can go into, which also is a very nice and painted and detailed item. It's got a nice two-tone green to it. And he does have the standard articulation they all do. His head goes up and down and around. He has the ab crunch and a very tight waist. The swivel that I'm not going to really mess with right now. His shoulders do move. His biceps twist. His elbows and his wrists. And he does have ball jointed hips, so he gets quite a lot of distance. They do go forward and they go back. And he does have an upper thigh rotation right up here at the hip. His knees are articulated, and his feet are as well, and they have a little bit of a rocker ankle, not a whole lot, but his joints are all great. Makes me happy with some of these figures from 2009 when the line came out, that even now when I'm just getting them and taking them out of their package, they still have really tight joints. They can stand up on their own. They don't have a lot of issues. He comes with, of course, a sword, and then this little drone item that he can use to see far distances. It's more of a 2000X cartoon accessory than it was in the original, but it has some cool details on it. Wish the fin in the back would be articulated a little bit, but I can't complain. He does have this little bird beak look on him there. And he comes with what the original one did. This little ring. It glows in the dark. It has the gray skull-like face on the front. And if you open it up, it says Masters of the Universe Classics, and it looks like something you could press into wax as to be your seal. Just a nice little throwback item from the original toy line. So overall, I really like this figure. He definitely represents the classic one. And they did a great job. He is harder to find. He is one of the more expensive ones nowadays. If you keep searching though, eventually you might be able to snag one pretty cheap. I got this one pretty decent price. If you enjoyed this, please stay tuned after the credits. I'll have some photos up. And like and subscribe if possible. As always, thanks for looking, and I'll see you around.